since 7th grade. Actually 6th grade, but we weren't friends then. We started being friends in 7th grade.
I remember you in 6th grade.
Yeah, you forgot. John said this speech is going to be unrestricted, but that would implicate me a lot. So that's going to be restricted. And again, I'm not reading word for word. This is just notes, and this is really just scratching the surface. I've known him for a long time. Okay, through the years, 7th grade, the only F I've had in science is because of John. I actually don't know what that experiment was, but we ended up throwing pennies at each other, and we both got thrown out of class. Yeah, you're gonna hear about this one, but I put John in crutches that same year by accident. We were on the same team. And then that was middle school, or in high school. You know, it's fun. Like we hung in the same crowd in high school, or sorry, in middle school, and we hung in the same crowd in high school. But they were different crowds. But regardless of that, we just hung out, right? We were just friends. So I was in chess club, right? Like I was a pretty good chess player, and
Great.
State champ?
yes. John was not.
I could beat you.
Hey, let me tell you how he beat me. He threw chess pieces at me during the game, and he made it this whole game where only he could win. Needless to say, he got kicked out of chess club.
There's a thing here.
But John loves sports. He knows everything and anything about ESPN. He was actually my soccer coach.
I was.
Yeah, you were.
Remember why?
I don't know why.
Because I was the only one that was 18.
Yeah, we won one game that year. College. That was fun. And I'm trying to not implicate myself too much, but there are things that I'm going to say here that only John will know. But the whole big deal is John kept me out of trouble. Okay? The church. Officer, will my buddy be okay? Halloween, Ohio State. I patted an officer, police officer. I patted him. And thanked him for keeping the peace. But regardless of that, I got too drunk. And John, I don't even know where he came from, but he came across campus to help me walk home. And the library. Excuse me, what was it? Excuse me for a minute. But we both got kicked out, whatever. But you know, all I gotta say is John was always there for me. Always supportive. And he's someone, you know, like literally, if I'm on the side of the road, John will be there. No questions asked. Yep, for sure. Okay, let me find. Oh, during our bachelor party, and Jenny started with the one. I told you already today, but sorry. I heard her one. But like I have two little girls back there, And so I get up super early, so everyone's still asleep. And I went out and I met their neighbor, Kramer. And you know, the first thing Kramer says is like, I owe John 2 things. I'm like, I'm really hungover. But John helped him pull this Volvo truck out of the yard, and John helped him put on his microwave. I don't really know because I was still really hungover. But John helped him, right? And that's the kind of person he is. That's who John is. He's caring, supportive, and no doubt that he will be a great husband to Carolyn. And
Cheers to that.
Yeah.